everybody, and welcome to our week number 8 Twitch live stream meeting. Wonderful to see all of you. I missed having our live stream meeting last week. Sorry that I had to cancel that. I had a surgery last Monday and I'm still recovering from that surgery. So wonderful to see you all, to have you all here with me. Can you all hear me okay? Just to make sure, if someone could let me know in the chat if everything is coming through all right on your end. It looks like it is, but just to double check, if you could give me like a yes or a thumbs up, that'd be amazing. And happy October. I can't believe it's October 1st today. Hard to believe that we are officially in October. Okay, good. Thank you so much for letting me know. So what I want to do today is just kind of go over where we are at, right? If you scroll down, we're right here. We're in week number 8. So I'll go over what we have going on and what we have due this week. And then we do have our second exam this week, so we can talk about that a little bit as well. I'll give you your extra credit question for today, and then of course see if you have any questions for me. So that's our plan for the day. So if you click on week number 8, we are right here. So we're looking at chapter 7. We have exam number 2, and then we of course have this extra credit opportunity that I'll give you in a bit, along with the recording of today, the study guide. So let's take a look at all of that together. So we are looking at week number 7 this week, or I'm sorry, chapter number 7 this week. And if you think about it, you have 3 things as always for every chapter. 1, you're going to want to read chapter 7 in the textbook. 2, read through the lecture for chapter 7, and then 3, watch the lecture video for the chapter as well. So this one is all about sampling. So looking at the frequency of behaviors and beliefs. You're going to be looking at things like generalizability. What is a sample? When are samples biased? What are some sample techniques? How do we have biased sampling techniques? What are the most important things in external validity? What if a representative sample isn't what about it isn't very important? And then are larger samples better than smaller ones? So kind of looking at things related to sampling. So here is your kind of general overview page. So make sure you read or listen to this. On the Beyond the Book page, a little bit here about random sampling. I found like a short video that kind of highlights that for you. Some description, a little bit about non-probability samples. And then here's a little video related to that. And then on the last page, key terms and review. Here are the terms from chapter 7 that you'll want to know for the exam. So make sure you read through all of that, watch any of those little videos that are on there, as they will definitely be helpful for you in understanding the materials. As always, make sure you also watch the chapter 7 lecture video. Right, so here's a little video of me kind of going over the major topics in this chapter. Definitely pay attention, consider taking notes. It's something that you will see on the exam. And then finally, of course, read the chapter in the textbook, right? Obviously, make sure you read through that as well. So discussion number 8 is going to connect to these things. Let's take a look at that together and see what it is. Okay, let me pull that up. So here at the top are the instructions. So as of course, watch the little video below for me to go through it with you. Don't forget to be really detailed in your responses, show off your knowledge and understanding as you've been doing hopefully all semester. But for this one, imagine that you're planning to estimate the price of the average book at our bookstore. Our bookstore carries about 13,000 titles, but you plan to sample only 200 books. You will select a sample of 200 books, record the price of each one, and then use the average of those 200 books to estimate the average price of the 13,000 titles in the bookstore. Assuming that the bookstore can give you access to a database that lists all 13,000 titles it carries. Based on this information, answer the following questions related to the content in Chapter 7. So 4 questions for you. Number 1, what is the sample in the study? And what is the population of interest? Make sure you just define those, describe them. What is the sample and population? Number 2, how might you collect a simple random sample of books, right? Again, be specific. How would you get a random sample? What would that look like? How would you decide? Number 3, choose one of the following options and discuss how you would like to collect that type of sample: systematic random sampling, a cluster sample, a multi-stage sample, or a quota sample. And then number 4, discuss one possible way that you could end up with a biased sample when you're conducting this study. So for hint, be sure to discuss how that sample could be gathered and the type of bias that could occur. So you're looking at these 4 questions related to sampling and related to this chapter. When you're ready, you'll hit reply, and then don't forget to also reply to a classmate to get those points as well. So as always, you have that discussion for this week. That's discussion number 8. The other thing that you have this week is exam number 2. So we are almost halfway through the semester, halfway through the class. After this week, we will be. But you have exam number 2. Just like exam number 1, it's worth 50 points, and you'll click right here when you're ready to open it and take it. You have an hour to complete the exam. You only get 1 attempt. There are 48 questions. It's worth 50 points and due by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. So just again, 1 attempt. Make sure you have your notes organized and ready, that you've studied, you're all set to go. You will definitely be short on time if you're trying to look up every answer. So make sure that you are prepared and studying, and that you watch your clock, as at an hour it will stop your progress. So on the page before, I do have the study guide for you, which is a collection of all the terms from all the chapters that will be on here. And our exams aren't necessarily cumulative, but the knowledge that we're going over kind of builds on each other. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. But if you look at the study guide, you can see this is on chapter 3, part 1 and part 2, chapter 5, and then chapter 7 from this week. And as always, if it's on the study guide, it will be on the exam. If it's not on here, you don't need to worry about it. You can let it go. And I would definitely recommend studying and preparing like you would, for a normal test. Make sure you understand all these terms, write it out, have it in front of you and ready to go during the exam so you can reference it if you need to. Also, don't wait until like the last minute, right? Like give yourself plenty of time. Make sure you have a nice quiet place to take the exam, headphones if you need it, right? That you've studied, you prepared, you have the study guide in front of you. All of those things which will help set you up for success, right? So I hope you all do really well on the exam. You'll get your grade instantly after you finish taking it. Again, we're 50 points. Little harder, I think, than the first exam, as we've kind of gotten into some more of the core materials. But as long as you study and know everything on the study guide, you should be in really, really good shape. In a moment, I'll give you the extra credit question for this week, kind of back on track with that. Sorry that we missed a week last week, given that I had my surgery. And I'll post the recording of this on here later. I do have a couple of reminders for you as you look ahead. So the first one, if you could take a moment and just double check your subscription status. Some of you have fallen off. If you've lost the little football cake next to your name, it might be time to renew. You can renew for free for a month if you follow the instructions that are on Canvas. And then next week, our live stream will be a little bit earlier than normal. We actually don't have classes that day. It's considered a flex day. So I will be holding our live stream at 11. If you're not able to make it that day, you're not able to make it. Of course, it'll be recorded. I'm going to put this here in the chat, but it'll be at 11 on the 8th. Let me put it in the chat. Our next Twitch live stream will be at 11 o'clock on October 8th. Oops. There we go. So I hope you're able to be here and join again a little bit earlier than normal. So if you can't, it will obviously be recorded. And if you're subscribed on Twitch, you can still answer the extra credit question later. So you can make use of that. Let me also give you the extra credit question for today and remind you where to answer that. So this is the week number 8. Can't believe we're already in week number 8 and that we're in October today. It's so wild. So week number 8. Twitch extra credit question. What is random sampling? Define and describe. So what is random sampling? Define and describe. When you're ready to answer that, you'll go back to Canvas. And since we're in week 8, you'll click right here on optional Twitch extra credit number 8 right there. And then up at the top, click on start assignment. And it will bring up a text box where you can type your response, and then when you're ready, go ahead and hit submit and get your confetti burst and suspense thumbs up, right? So again, this is worth 2 points. A lot of you have been taking advantage of these, which I think is fantastic. Those points will definitely add up. And remember, if you're subscribed on Twitch, you can always do this later from a recording, or if you're joining me live, which is a bunch of you, that will work as well. So we are in week number 8. Again, big things this week. Make sure you read through and watch the lecture video and read the textbook. Discussion number 8, exam number 2, and then you have that optional extra credit if you're interested. And I will post the video for this in a little bit. When we're done, I'll upload it and download it. And I think that is everything that I wanted to remind you of, kind of short and sweet as we settle in partway through the semester here. But I do want to make sure that I was here this week in case you do have any questions or anything that you're confused about. A lot of you did a really wonderful job last week. Sorry that I had to cancel that live stream. I had surgery last Monday and was definitely not in a place where I could have done the live stream last week. So I'm glad to be back today. Happy October. I'll hang out for a few minutes if you do have any questions for me. Otherwise, kind of short and sweet. That was everything I wanted to share with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Enjoy this nice, cool weather that we're having. It's starting to feel very much so like fall. But I'll hang out for a little bit if you have any questions. I'm going to minimize my video, but I'm here. Feel free to put it in the chat if you have anything. Otherwise, again, thank you. Thank you as well. Have a wonderful week. And I'll see you all hopefully next week. A little earlier than normal at 11, but next week. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's moving slow, but I'm going in the right direction. So starting to hurt a little bit less, which is nice because last week was much tougher. So definitely starting to move a little bit more. Thank you so much.